Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am here with my weekly haul, which is mostly a Fragrancenet haul because I only picked up a couple of other fragrances outside of this little Fragrancenet haul. So I've got about 6 different fragrances here to share with you. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. So the first one that I have is a complete clone dupe perfume, and the reason that I picked this one up is because I have been looking for a fragrance that I used to wear many years ago, probably 10 to 15 years ago, and back then I used to think that fragrances went bad. So after I'd had it for a couple of years and I still had about half a bottle of it left, I, like an idiot, threw it away. So I regret that so much because it has since been discontinued. The fragrance that I'm talking about is Moon Sparkle by Escada. So it is one of the only, I think it is the only Escada fragrance that I've ever owned in that line, and I adored that fragrance. It was such a beautiful one. It wasn't overly sweet. It wasn't like typical, in my opinion, from what I remember, it wasn't typical as far as that line goes. It wasn't like saccharine sweet. It wasn't, there was just something special about it, and I adored that fragrance. Well, it's been discontinued for quite a long time now, and if you do come across a bottle of it, it is usually incredibly expensive, and it's one of those things where I'm just not willing to take a risk on buying a partial bottle of something that may or may not have been stored correctly, and I end up getting a bottle of perfume that has turned or just doesn't smell good anymore. So anyways, with that being said, I went on the hunt for a dupe of it or something that smelled similar to it, and doing all my research for it, I came across this fragrance. This is the one that most people pretty much universally said it smells exactly like Moon Sparkle, and it's supposed to, because I think it's supposed to be a dupe of it. Anyways, this is a fragrance called Have Fun, and it is by a brand called Rive. Now, I don't know anything about this brand. I haven't really done, oh, it's made in Poland. That's interesting. It's made in Poland. But yeah, I haven't done any kind of research on this brand or on this house. I don't know anything about it. If it's a clone house, I imagine it is. But I am super excited to have this because it smells, from what I remember, it smells super close to Moon Sparkle. There's something just a little bit different about this one. Like, it's not a dead-on dupe. I would say it's probably a 99% dupe, but there's something from what I remember that's just a little bit off about this one. Not off in a bad way, but that's interesting. My lid got, there's like this weird bubble in the lid right there. I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, yeah, this is, it's close enough to it that I'm super happy to have this in my collection, and this lasts on the skin for a really long time. And I remember Moon Sparkle, I mean, lasted forever. Like, I could spray it on in the morning one day, and that's when I used to go out a lot at night because I was a lot younger, and I would still smell like Moon Sparkle when I woke up in the morning. So it was like a beast of a fragrance, and this one is really comparable. It's really beautiful. So, sorry, I've been going on about this forever. Let me give you some notes here. So, Have Fun is strawberry, blackcurrant, magnolia, apple, raspberry, peony, freesia, jasmine, rose, amber, sandalwood, and musk. It's beautiful. If you know, oh, I just pulled the whole silver thing off. If you know, and I picked this up for like 13 bucks. It's a huge bottle too. This is a 3-ounce bottle. It was like 13 bucks on eBay. I'm very pleased with it. I think it's really beautiful, and if you know Moon Sparkle from Escada at all, then you know what I'm talking about. It's a very beautiful fragrance. So anyways, that is Have Fun by Rive. Okay, you guys, the next one. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago. I waited 2 months to get this because this is a Russian fragrance house, and this did come all the way from Russia. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is called My Cup of Tea. This is by a house called Brocard, and this is the line of fragrances is called My Cup of Tea, and this is 5 o'clock. This I picked up because I read some reviews on this on Fragrantica, people saying that this smelled like Winter Palace by Memo, which is a fragrance that I have been wanting to smell for a long time, but Memo fragrances are incredibly, incredibly expensive. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up just to see, you know, what it's like. Oh my gosh. This fragrance here has made me want to get everything from Brocard that I can get my hands on. Unfortunately, 95% of this is coming out of Russia, which again is going to take about 2 months to get to you. So I am really sad. If there are any perfume retailers or anybody that works for a perfume retailer watching this video right now, please, please, please pick up Brocard perfumes so that somebody here in the US can make them available to us, because oh my gosh, I'm in heaven with this thing. This completely smells like a niche fragrance. This smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. It was so affordable, like under $20, shipped affordable, like so affordable, and it's a beast. It lasts absolutely forever. I can spray this on in the morning and I will still smell it at night. It is so amazing, and I want to test so many more fragrances from this house. If I can't get my hands on any more that are available here in the US or maybe Canada or somewhere closer, I am just gonna bite the bullet and maybe do like one large order from Russia, and then knowing it's going to take 2 months to get here, but at least when it does get here, I'll have, you know, a good amount of them that I can test. But anyways, again, My Cup of Tea is supposed to be kind of a dupe for Memo's Winter Palace, or it's supposed to smell like it. I don't know. I've never smelled Winter Palace before. If I can get my hands on a decant of it, I will, and I'll definitely let you guys know. But, oh gosh, okay. This is lemon, bergamot, black tea, freesia, lily of the valley, lavender, vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. And this smells like tea and cookies on your skin. That's exactly what it smells like. The bergamot is, it's like the bergamot and the lavender is, and the lemon is making it smell kind of like Earl Grey tea. And then you've got the vanilla and the tonka bean that is giving it that kind of cookie-like smell. So it literally smells like a perfumey, beautiful tea and cookies. And that's the only way that I can explain it to you. It's definitely like gourmand, but it's got like a perfumey aspect to it because of the lavender and the lemon being so strong, and the bergamot. This is, I would venture to say, this might be, this is definitely in my top 5 perfumes that I've gotten this year, period. Like top 5 favorite. I would say it might be my most favorite thing I've purchased this year. I am head over heels for this thing. I just love it. I mean, I just adore this fragrance. I'm gonna quit going on about it, but if you guys have a chance to get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. It's just so good. So anyways, that is Brocard My Cup of Tea. And I'm gonna stop talking so much and start moving faster. The next ones are everything that I picked up from Fragrancenet, and most of these are very affordable. There was one fragrance in particular that I was wanting to pick up. Usually when I do that, I'll just add some like inexpensive fragrances just to test, just to, you know, just to kind of have fun with and see, really just to get me up to that free shipping threshold, because I can't stand paying for shipping. I would rather just have more perfume. So I picked up a couple from this house called Jeanne, or Jeanne Arthes, I think is how you say it. I think I have tested 1 or 2 perfumes from this house before, and I remember kind of liking, I think it was just one that I tested before. I think I have it. I don't know. But I remember liking it. So I came across this one. It is called Love Generation Arthes. And when I was reading the reviews for this, I saw one of you, a subscriber, had done a review on this fragrance, and it was a positive review, and it was somebody who had smelled the entire Arthes, or this entire Love Generation line, and they said that this one was their favorite. Again, super affordable. I want to say it was like in the $14 range or something. And this is easy breezy, fruity, you know, nothing groundbreaking at all, but definitely a safe blind buy, super pleasant. So Love Generation Arthes is raspberry, mandarin, orange, jasmine, orange blossom, honey, and patchouli. And I can't smell anything like, maybe a little bit of the honey, definitely a little bit of the orange blossom, the raspberry. It's just like a fruity, actually the honey is quite prominent in this. Quite prominent. It's really pretty. So yeah, fruity honey fragrance. I really, really like it. It's going to be one of those just easy breezy, easy to reach for, super safe blind buy, really easy to wear around people because it's going to be really safe and a people pleaser. So yeah, this one doesn't last super long on the skin. I haven't given it a full wear test, but when I did spray it just on my arm, it hung around for about an hour, and then I really couldn't smell it anymore. So I'm sure it would last longer if I sprayed it, you know, if I went in heavy with it and sprayed it on my skin and clothing, it would probably last a lot longer than that. So anyways, I do enjoy this one. It is called Love Generation Arthes, and that is by Jeanne Arthes. Okay, and sticking with that house, there was another one. Okay, so this one I actually have had on my list to pick up for a while because this has a brown sugar note in it, and that's what kind of piqued my interest in this one. So this one is by, it's still the Jeanne Arthes, but this is Boum or Boum, and this is like a whole line. And this is called Kkeller. So this has a brown sugar note in it, and let me just tell you the notes here. Pineapple, papaya, mandarin, brown sugar, hibiscus, sweet pea, green tea, ginger, jasmine, peach, coconut milk, musk, sandalwood, and precious wood. Ooh, whoops. Oh goodness. So, let me just spray this one.
I'm going to go to the background.
But you're naked.
I'm going to try and go to the background. Okay.
This is really, really nice. It's very, very fruity. I don't get coconut in this at all, or coconut milk. This is really all about the fruits, the pineapple, the papaya. I don't even really smell sweet pea or anything. To me, this is like a pineapple fragrance though. I'm really not getting anything but pineapple. Pineapple and papaya is really what I smell. I'm not getting any of the woods, I'm not getting any coconut, no florals, nothing. Maybe sweetness from the brown sugar, but not like a true brown sugar note or anything. It really is pineapple and papaya, and when I read reviews on this, people were saying it smelled just like possibly Sexy Graffiti from Escada. But it definitely smells like...
gasp.
It definitely does smell like an Escada fragrance. Super overly sweet, pineapple, papaya, fruity, young, fun. And this one actually lasts on the skin quite well. Charlotte's down here petting me. It lasts on the skin quite well. So yeah, and this was so, so inexpensive. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I want to say like... I want to say maybe $8 or something. Now it is only a little half-ounce bottle, which I adore when I can buy something in a half-ounce bottle. but it smells so nice. This is just a fun summer, super sweet, fruity, sugary perfume. So anyways, that is Boum from Kkeller, I think is how you say it, Kkeller, from Jeanne. Huh?
You need to look at our spiders.
Okay. From Jeanne or Jeanne Arthes.
One of our spiders being a little stinker.
He
Let's
is a stinker.
tell the YouTube about our spiders.
Okay.
Hello YouTube. We have spiders, 3 of them. I'm very happy with them. They're all tarantulas. That's the kind that most people are scared of, but I don't care. We love them. They're adorable. And one of them has actually put moss in its water dish. And a little bit ago, it dumped out its water dish. And we had to like take out the water dish and put some new water in.
I know, and then he filled that water dish with moss.
Mm-hmm.
Stinker.
Mm-hmm.
Stinker butt.
It's a Mexican rose gray.
That's right.
So our spiders' names are Rosie, Pumpkin, and Brownie.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Boo-Boo.
Yeah. And their species is Mexican rose gray, pumpkin patch tarantula, and the curly-haired tarantula.
That's right.
Honduran curly-haired tarantula.
That's right. You're so smart.
Mm-hmm. Your lips look very dry and wet.
Dry and wet, huh? The next one is the perfume that I actually placed this whole order for, and you would have seen that I got a sample of this with my last Fragrancenet order, and I fell head over heels in love, so I needed a full bottle of it. This is Nina Ricci L'Extase Rose Absolue. Stop, baby. Rose Absolue.
Is it another tangerine?
Mm-mm. And it comes in this really, really pretty black and gold box with this really pretty design on it.
This smells like...
And it actually, the bottle looks exactly like the L'Extase bottle, which I used to have. That one didn't end up working like very well for me.
This smells familiar.
So anyways, I ended up reselling that one, but this one, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm in heaven with this. I love it so, so much. This one gets compared to Maison Francis Kirk Jeanne, I think Oud Satin Mood. Yeah, I think Oud Satin Mood, possibly Oud Silk Mood. I can't remember. I don't keep up with those fragrances a ton, so I don't know. I know that there's like Oud Satin Mood, Oud Silk Mood, and there's even another one now. So I'm not sure which one this is supposed to smell like, but I know it's supposed to smell like one of those. And then it also is compared to the Elisab Essence No. 1 Rose, which I do have a decant of that, and it is definitely very, very similar. They're a little bit different. This one is a little bit sweeter than the Essence No. 1. Okay, so this is gorgeous. This is black and pink pepper, Tafe rose accord, which is supposed to have like a burnt smell to it, like a burnt rose, Atlas cedar, vanilla, benzoin, and patchouli. Super, super beautiful. I cannot wait for cooler weather to wear the heck out of this one. It's just a stunner. So affordable. I want to say it was like $34 for this bottle, which to me is an absolute steal. I just adore this. And this is like a 2.7 ounce bottle, so it's quite large. So yeah, that is Nina Ricci L'Extase Rose Absolue. Okay, and the last one I picked up was one that I've never even heard of. I have heard of this clothing brand. I've never seen it in the States. I have seen it in my travels to England and to Europe. Yeah, I have never seen this clothing store over here before. It is called Monsoon. If you guys live near a big city, I would say probably like New York or somewhere like that would be where you would be most likely to see this if we have them here in the States. I've never seen one, but I of course live in North Carolina where we don't have anything around here, but it's called Monsoon Rose Gold. So it's like a clothing store, like, I don't know what I could compare it to as far as here in the States. Maybe something like, I don't even know. I don't know, because I don't even know, I haven't actually been to a Monsoon for so long that I don't even know what they're like anymore. But I just know that it's a clothing store. It's a women's clothing store, or more, I think it's more geared towards like younger women. But this one is called, again, Monsoon Rose Gold. And I read really, really good reviews on Fragrancenet about this one. And people said that it lasted forever on the skin, and it was so affordable. So I was really, really curious about it, and I was really, really excited to get it. And you guys, I am not disappointed. This reminds me of, oh my gosh. It reminds me of something from the 90s, like in the best way possible. It brings back some kind of nostalgic memory for me, even though I can't really put my finger on it. It reminds me of something from like my teenager years, or my teenage years. It is so beautiful, and it does last forever on the skin. Monsoon is lemon notes, or rose gold I should say, is lemon notes, juicy fruit, and ozone, velvety roses, tuberose, neroli, cyclamen, musk, woody notes, vanilla, amber, and moss. I think it was described as being a chypre type fragrance, and I could see that, but this is sweet. It's a little bit sweet from the tuberose, which is probably the most prominent note to my nose, but oh my gosh, it's blended so nicely with all of the other notes. It just ends up smelling like a nostalgic 90s perfume to me. This was a little gem that I found, and I found it under because oftentimes when I'm gonna place an order on Fragrancenet, I will go through their what's new pages to see anything new that they have gotten, and this was on the what's new page. So were the Jeanne Arthes or Arthes. Those ones were on the what's new page as well. So that's how I ran into all of these. But this one, you guys, is a little gem. If you like a sweet floral fragrance, oh my gosh, I think you will really like it. This is one that would be good for all year, any time of day. Like, it's gonna be a people pleaser. It's probably a pretty safe blind buy. I can't imagine anybody smelling this and being like, oh, that's gross, I hate it. It's just nice. I really, really like this one. So that is Monsoon Rose Gold. So anyways, guys, those are all of the fragrances that I picked up this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.